All right, welcome everyone. My name is Melanie. This is being recorded. We'll have a Q&A at the very end. So today we're going to be talking about business cards, the requirements that go on the business cards, some considerations for designing them, and then what you do with them once they're made and in your hand. So first, I am going to show you where to find the requirements for business cards and the logos and things like that. Okay. So this is the myevolutiontravel.com. You're going to log into your personal back office. All right. So once you're in your back office here, you're going to go over to Travel Cafe. It's the one with the little teacup here. You're going to click on Travel Cafe. And once that loads, we are going to go over on this blue side over here to Media Library. So you'll click on Media Library. And then over here, the third one at the top says Business Card Requirements. So this is where you will find the business card requirements. So everyone has to have these. It doesn't matter what state or country you live in. You have to have these top six here. So you're going to have your personal business name and branding, the Archer Travel Affiliate logo, the Florida registration, CST, Hawaii, and Washington. The Evolution logo is optional. You don't have to have that on here. Um, but all the others, these top six, you do. Okay, I get asked a lot, well, what if I don't live in Washington? Do I have to have that? Yes, you do. Okay, but you guys can make it small. I'm going to show you what you can do. So these down here are some samples and templates. So what I would do personally is get rid of this Evolution Travel logo, okay, and put your own logo here, okay, because I want your business to be what is represented on this card, right? So it's going to be your business name, your email and phone and all that, and your logo here. All the required information can easily go kind of at the bottom or somewhere small off to the side or whatever. Okay, it does not need to be super large or um the main focus at all. So you can see some more options that they give you here, but you can get creative. You can design this however you want. Okay, you can use Canva, you can design it on Shutterfly or whatever you want to use, you are welcome to, as long as you have those requirements on there. And then down here, you can find logos. So we said earlier, you have to have the Archer Travel logo. So I personally like this one because it's transparent, which means that this one's, so you can see if you have a purple business card, for example, then this is going to show up on purple instead of having a big white rectangle on your business card. Okay. So to me, it just looks more professional, but this is your business card. You get to do what you want with it. This one here has the Archer Travel logo, the Evolution, and the 70 years. So that one's kind of cool too. This one has these two. So it's really your preference, whatever you'd like to use. Um, I like this one too, right here. So that is all up to you, but this is where you will find all this information. So we're going to jump back into this. Okay. So when you're designing your logo, don't rush through it. Okay. You don't have to make it immediately. You don't have to do it during training if you don't want to. Okay. It's totally up to you, but give it some thought. So make sure you're happy with your business name and your logo because of course you can change your business name and your logo, but if you order 500 business cards with your current business name and logo and then later decide to change it, that's kind of wasting business cards? So you just want to make sure you're really happy with the business name and logo that you've created. Okay. If you are choosing a niche, a lot of people like to choose a niche that could be sports travel, families, wedding travel, things like that. If you have a niche, why not design your card to reflect that niche? Okay, so like a sports themed card, for example. Okay, a card with a cruise ship on it if you're focused on cruises. Okay, um, and then if you want a specific theme, okay? So kind of what I just said, if you want a theme for the cards, cruises, sports, weddings, families, beaches, cities, whatever the case, you are welcome to get as creative as you'd like. And then what information do you want on the cards? So you're gonna have to put some thought into that and think it through. We're gonna go into that a little bit more. So again, these are the requirements that I just went over. The evolution logo is optional. All these other ones are required. Okay. But what else can you put on your business card? So you're going to want your business name and your logo. Some people come up with really cool slogans for their business. Okay. A slogan's like a little saying, few words or a sentence that people can remember your business by, something that you stand by or that goes with your niche or whatever. If you want a slogan, that would be really awesome to put on the business card, but it's optional. You're going to want your contact information as well. So maybe your name, your phone number, your email. If you have a website or you'd like to use the Archer site, you're welcome to, like your personal travel site. You can also put your qualifying form on there. And what I personally would do is to make a QR code that goes to your qualifying form. Okay. Some people can scan the code and fill out your qualifying form just like that. Um, one more idea is to do a link tree. Okay. So a link tree is something that I use. It is a way to put all your links in one place. So you could have a QR code that goes to your link tree. And in that link tree, they will find your qualifying form, your website, your social media business pages, your Disney mini site, your affiliate links with different vendors. You can have all of that in one place. So that is an option. And then maybe you want a picture. Okay, that's optional. For me, I just use the logo, but this is your business card. So you get to design it and make it the way that you want it to look. Okay, so what do you do with business cards? There really are not rules. Okay, you can do what you want with your business card. You can post them, take and leave them, hand them out, gift them. I'm going to show you a bunch of examples of what you can do in these categories. So, first, there's public bulletin boards. These are free. You can just go post on them. Um, so, grocery stores, community centers, libraries, college campuses, churches, chamber of commerce, gyms and recreation centers, laundromats, travel centers, resident common areas, post offices, public squares. Okay, you'll just find them out and about. Once you're looking for them, you'll start seeing them more. Um, we have to drive kind of through the desert a few times, and my toddler's potty training needed to go to the bathroom. So we stopped at a rest stop that we pass all the time, but it's always super busy. And we went in there, and there's a bulletin board right there with business cards and everything. So that's just an example. Okay. You will find them all over the place, and you can just put your business card on one. You don't have to ask permission or do anything with these. So the places that are really beneficial to get permission and leave business cards. Okay, so doctor's offices, dental offices, veterinary clinics, spas, beauty salons, bakeries, wedding venues, florists, country clubs, gyms, coffee shops, daycares. Okay, there are so many places. Basically, any business would be an awesome place because their clients, their customers are constantly going in, sometimes sitting in the waiting room, standing at the counter, or whatever the case. So if you get permission, especially if it's like linked to the travel industry, that's an awesome place to get clients. So you can get permission from those businesses to put your business cards in. Okay, then leave them everywhere you go. So I always have a stack of them in my purse. My husband keeps some in his wallet. We have some in the car. So everywhere we go, we try to leave them in places that people will find them. They're not just going to get thrown away, but in intentional places. So mall food courts, restaurants, veterinary clinics, ATMs, gas pumps, parks, hotels, airports, sporting events, auto repair shops, entertainment venues, anywhere you go. Anywhere you go. So if I take my kids to the park, I leave one on the park bench. If I go and get gas, I leave one on the pump. Really, everywhere you go, you can leave a business card because there will be people there within minutes after you leave, most likely, who can then get your business card. Okay, so having a specialty or a niche is a really awesome way to kind of focus your attention. So, whether you're interested in family, sports, luxury, business, weddings, cruises, okay, so think, where do those people go? Okay, if you like sports travel, sporting stores, doctor's offices who specialize in sports injuries or physical therapy, um, the sporting event venues themselves, little league practices. There are so many places that you can go that that audience will be at. Okay. So hand them out to everyone. Okay. Who do you cross paths with? When you're picking your kid up from dance class, when you are leaving church and walking through the parking lot, if you're, um, whatever you're doing, okay, who are you crossing paths with? I love to just talk about the travel agency because it's something that's exciting to me. So everyone I know knows I'm a travel agent. Okay. It's easy for me to strike up those conversations. And sometimes when you're first beginning, it takes some time to practice that kind of elevator pitch. Um, but honestly, if you can just strike up the tiniest conversation and mention that you're a travel agent, be like, oh, here's my card, by the way. I would love to help you with your next trip. Super easy. Hand them out. Just physically hand them to someone. It is that easy. All right, so you can take control of your future and your business. You can do this, okay? Um, Sometimes it takes practice. Sometimes you have to be intentional and get outside of your comfort zone, but you absolutely can do this. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm going to end the recording and then we can have some Q&A if anyone has questions.